Okay. Are we on? We're good? Okay. Why? Today, you know, when the video has a why in it, or like the video title is a question of why, it's a pretty good, it's a pretty good video, In life, there are two whys. Why is a pretty important question, In life, there are two whys. There's the why, and there's the why not. And you have to kind of figure them out yourself. You kind of have to know if this is a why or this is a why not or whatever. But, and today, I think it's a motherfucking why. Okay, so, in the last video, or my latest video, I kind of like shat, or like I didn't like the fucking Unpacked event. It was really fucking boring and bad compared to any other tech event. So I expressed that, and in that video I also kind of hinted at how bad of a phone the Galaxy S20 is. Galaxy S20? No, not the Galaxy S20. The Galaxy Note 20. Yeah, the new Note 20, the normal Note 20. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, so yeah, it's pretty bad, and we all know that. But the question is, why? Why is it that bad? Why did they decide to make it that bad? Because it's not bad, like full on inherently bad. It kind of is, but a lot of why it's bad also kind of comes down to the price, or to why it's priced like that. Now there are a lot of explanations that are going around. There are people saying, like Dave2D, they are saying that maybe it's priced that way because they want to like compensate for sales and shit. But I don't think that's true. I don't think that's a good way to look at it, because Samsung products have sales like no matter what, and usually the S series gets to have a lot of fucking sales, a lot of price cuts, a lot of that. But the Note series kind of like keeps its value a bit more than the S series. I think that's from like real experience, looking at prices and shit. I think maybe I'm wrong, but it's also kind of a bad explanation, because the Note 20 is gonna have sales on it, I think for the next like fucking 2 years. It's gonna be priced cut to fucking hell. But I don't think that's because Samsung is price cutting it or whatever, or Samsung like planned for it. It's because it's just a bad phone. It's not gonna sell well. So any carrier or any kind of store that has it will probably have to put it on sale to just get rid of it. That's what I think. That's what I hope. I hope not a lot of people fall for it. Water is important. Wait. So and I'm saying fall for it because it really is just that. It's kind of a scam. It's actually like a scam. It's actually like a cheap scam, because anybody who's gonna fall for it is somebody who... Hold on, I'm getting something. Anybody that falls for it is somebody that, isn't really techie, or doesn't know a lot of things about, what they buy and shit. So it's I don't know. Some people are saying that it's priced that way, and it's that way because Samsung is targeting people who don't know any better, which is, I don't know if that's like an explanation or like an excuse for them to do that, because that sounds really shitty and really like predatory, whatever the fuck, predatory, you know? It's really fucking predatory, because, you know, you're kind of preying on people who don't know any better. So, yeah. Because, and a lot of people are putting it that, you know, you look at those two phones in store shelves and shit, and you find out that one has a 60 hertz display and the other doesn't. No, it's not like that. When you're like looking for a phone, they usually don't put that in the spec sheets. That the spec sheet usually, you know, omits that and just kind of focuses on the good things that phone has. So most likely anybody who buys it, it's not gonna even know that it's made out of plastic. It's not gonna even know that it's like 60 hertz. It's not gonna, he's not gonna know anything. It's gonna just assume that it's, you know, high refresh rate, even like based on the presentation that they put out. They didn't disclose any 60 hertz or any like kind of difference in their refresh rate in their fucking presentation. That's kind of weird. And, you know, a lot of people are just focused on it being plastic, which, you know, it's pretty trash, you know. It's plastic, you know, it's less premium, but that's not the problem. Honestly, I was okay with that. When I saw like the presentation and they had, you know, glass with etching on it and all of that, then on the other side there was like reinforced polycarbonate, which polycarbonate is one of the worst fucking words to be used ever. Anybody who uses polycarbonate is just using plastic and ashamed of it, you know. That's just how it is. Anybody that's using polycarbonate in like a marketing way, yeah, they're using plastic and they're fucking ashamed for you know, about it. Anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal for me. Plastic, it's okay, it's lighter, it makes the phone lighter. Maybe some people don't like that. I honestly think phones should be lighter because, you know, they're kind of like tools. You hold them with you know, you move them around. You don't want to like hold a big chunk with you, you know. So it makes it lighter and it doesn't crack, you know. There's a lot of good things about plastic. Plastic wasn't, you know, the end of the world for me. The problem comes when, you know, that the Galaxy Note 20 kind of gets outclassed by every other phone. Like if you look at it, you can buy any phone and it's gonna be better. Like objectively, for the price that's $999, you can buy any phone, almost any phone, you know, from like the 500 or 600 to the $1,000 mark. You can buy any phone in that kind of price range and it's gonna be just better. Like that's what's kind of confusing. Like they're not really, you know, they're not really cutting down or anything. They're just making a worse phone. Like at least I would have thought like they'd use a higher refresh rate screen. Let's just not say 120, even though it should be 120, but let's just say 90. Why didn't they use that? It's kind of, especially in the Note series where it's like, you know, it's focused on the S Pen, and the S Pen is you know, a big part of it. Like, why the fuck not have a high refresh rate to make, you know, the S Pen more smoother. I don't know. Anyway, like when you look at it, you can buy, you know, the Galaxy S20. It's probably like off. It's probably for like $700 now or something like that. It's probably discounted. Even if it wasn't discounted and it was at the full price of $999, you can buy it and it is still gonna be a better phone. Like it's gonna be so much of a better phone. It's not even comparable. Like you literally get everything with that phone, and you just don't get almost anything with the S20. Why? It's you know, it's not really. It doesn't make me mad. It doesn't make me angry at Samsung. It just makes me confused. Like what is, like I would understand it if that phone, the Note 20, was like, you know, less. The price of it was, you know, kind of less, kind of more of a budget phone, a budget Note, like kind of a Note, you know, 20 Lite or something like that. But it's not. And you know, the thing that's also most confusing is, why the fuck should you buy the Note 20 over the Note 10 if you want the S Pen? If Samsung thinks that the S Pen is like worth $300, then we got some problems, you know? We got some real fucking delusion in the Galaxy team. In Samsung, we have some real full-on fucking cocaine delusion crack, you know. That's a whole other problem, you know. But let's say all of the other phones that are clearly better than the Note 20, you know, they don't bring an S Pen, and you really want an S Pen, then why not just fucking buy a Note 10? Now let's think about it. The Note 10 has a better, has the same kind of screen as the Note 20. It's gonna be less. It's objectively gonna be less, you know, because it's an older product. If you think about, you know, that the Note 20 has a, you know, a faster processor and shit, it doesn't really make a difference. And if you're buying it from, you know, from Exynos regions and shit, you might as well just get the Note 10. The fucking Exynos 990 is a piece of shit. It's a hot steaming garbage, and I mean it literally. It gets hot and it doesn't do shit. So you might as well just buy an older phone. You might as well just buy a fucking phone from 2005, and it's gonna be better it's gonna be better than the Exynos. Anyway, so and I'm speaking from experience, yo. So yeah, you can buy the Note 10. It literally has everything you need. Maybe the cameras are different, and I'm saying they're different. I'm not saying they're better on the Note 20, because the cameras on the Note 20 and the S20 have shown that they're not really better. You know, they're better in some areas or in some scenarios, but in other scenarios that just the Note 10's cameras is better. Like the camera itself isn't like a huge step up, it's just different, you know, other than the 8K recording or whatever the fuck. So yeah, the camera is basically almost the same. You get all the great features of having storage, you know. And matter of fact, you know, I'm talking about buying the normal Note 10, you know, rather than buying the Note 20. So, you know, I'm taking the compromises that the Note 10 makes in mind, that you can't expand the storage. But even so, you can't expand the storage, but the Note 10 comes, you know, stock with 256 gigabytes. So that's that's a better fucking, that's better than the Note 20, which comes with 128 and no expandables, no SD card slot. It's really weird. And you know, the S Pen is basically the same. You know, don't tell yourself that, oh, the new S Pen has new gestures and whatever. Dude, these gestures are gonna come to the fucking to the Note 10. Sooner or later, these new gestures or new features that they kind of announced on the Note 20, they're gonna come to the Note 10 and other Galaxy products, like you know, the Samsung Dex Wireless, who people think it's kind of exclusive. I don't really think it's exclusive. I think it's gonna come to other devices. So yeah, I literally cannot think of why you wouldn't buy Note 10 over the Note 20, or matter of fact, if you find it less, if you find the price less, which I'm pretty sure you're gonna find, you can buy a Galaxy Note 10 Plus over the Note 20. And it's gonna be much better. You're gonna have a better screen, you can have expandable storage, like you can have everything. A big phone. It's just the Note 20 is just a weird product. Like what is it trying to do? Is it trying to compete with the fucking Nord? Because the OnePlus Nord even beats that, and it's a $500 phone. What the fuck are they doing? Are they trying to fucking compete with the iPhone SE? Because maybe they won that battle, but they didn't even win it like fully. The iPhone SE, the cheap phone from Apple, has better build quality than the fucking 1000 phone from Samsung. That's fucking bad. That's bad for the company. That's bad for the tech industry. That's bad for everything. Dude, you can't just fucking sell me a plastic phone with no fucking features at $1,000. What the fuck are you thinking? If I wanted a pen, I could just fucking buy a tablet or buy an iPad and have the $100 pen. Even Apple don't think their pens are as fucking valuable as Samsung does, because apparently the fucking S Pen cost them fucking $350 or $400 to have in the phone. Dude, I know it's a bit, kind of hard to put, the S Pen and make the battery smaller and have some space for it, and then put a digitizer under the screen. But I'm pretty fucking sure, unless they're really fucking stupid, I'm pretty sure that it doesn't cost them $300, or doesn't like make the phone, value more at $300, yo. So it's kind of fucking weird. You can, dude, I can just put up phones like that you might have never heard of, that I just fucking saw one time, and they're gonna be better than the Note 20. They're just gonna be better. That's just it. Like the fucking Huawei P40, even though it doesn't have Google Apps, it's probably better, The fucking the Mate, was it the Mate 40 or 30? The Mate 30, the fucking whatever, the Huawei P20 is also probably better than the Note 20. The fucking, or not P20, P30. Honestly, fuck. Anyway, the fucking Motorola, whatever the fuck, One Touch Plus, the new Motorola flagship that had like a 90 hertz display and whatever the fuck, that's better than the Note 20. Like, there's a lot of fucking shit that's better than the Note 20. Why the fuck did they make it that way? What kind of fucking crackhead did they hire? Honestly, I don't know. It's just really fucking confusing. Like today, I thought I'm gonna make this video, and while I think about it, I don't have scripts. If it wasn't obvious, I don't script my videos. I'm not a fucking robot. I just go in raw, there's raw, straight fucking emotion. you know, some mispronouncing some things, you know, spitting on the fucking camera, whatever the fuck. So, you know, I thought while making the video, while talking, I'll probably come up with a, you know, conclusion, or like, you know, I will like kind of solve the mystery while making the video. But apparently fucking not, because I still don't know why the fuck they released it. Why the fuck does it exist? Why the fuck do you exist? Fucking Note 20, like what? Man, it's kind of fucking weird. Like, I don't know what the fuck kind of Samsung, like, I never thought I'd say this, but Samsung is kind of trying to be Apple, but without having the good things that Apple offer for being Apple. You know, you can shit at Apple all you want. I shit on Apple all I want. I don't like Apple, but at least, you know, for their expensive products or shit, you know, they kind of offer something in return. They kind of, you know, offer, you know, but you can kind of justify it, you know. But Samsung doesn't have shit, you know. They don't have iOS. They don't have a fucking ecosystem. All they have is just fucking some earbuds that you just kind of open and it connects. That's the only shit they have, yo. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. Like, it's like Samsung is trying to pull an Apple, you know, use their power to be at Apple and shit, but they're not really that powerful. They're not as powerful as Apple, you know, and they don't offer, they're not as powerful as Apple because they don't offer shit, you know. So it's fucking weird. I still don't know why the fuck they did it. But other than that, the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is a pretty good phone, even though it's expensive. It's probably gonna come down in price. It's gonna be a pretty good phone. If whatever the fuck the Note 20 just kind of fucking birds and goes down to like $200, because I think that's what it's worth. I think that's really the true value of that phone. It's like $200 and a bag of fucking chips or something, or a bag of or a fucking bottle of water. You know, a free inclusion. You know, when that happens, I think, you know, the Note 20 Ultra is gonna also come down in price and gonna be a bit, you know, more reasonable, and that is gonna be a good phone. Like, the Note 20 Ultra is a pretty good phone. They still don't include the fucking headphones in the fucking box. I don't know why. Usually that was you know, a big selling point, or a big, you know, hug from Samsung. When you buy a phone, they kind of give you these AKG nice fucking headphones with like braided cables and shit. You feel like you're buying something expensive. But this time they're not gonna even include a fucking headphones. So yeah, it's a really fucking weird world, you know. So we just gotta fucking wait for the next iPhone, because apparently we're not gonna get chargers in the box. And dude, I'm ready to fucking shit on that concept for fucking days. I am ready. I'm just ready for me to see it by my eyes, you know, see it firsthand while watching the fucking presentation. I'm ready to fucking shit missiles on that shit, you know. So yeah, that's about it. I'm done. I'm done with the rant. I don't know if I made any good points, or if we learned anything or didn't learn anything. Yeah, one thing we learned is that the Galaxy Note 20 is a fucking waste of, I don't know, R&D or production or time, you know. Yeah, it's a waste of time. Okay, bye.